Sorry. Why can't I just be normal? Hello, welcome back to Grandia 2. My goodness. My goodness. A lot happened last week. Well, I'm sorry. Oh boy, we found out that Roan, most important thing that happened is that we found out that Roan, is a prince and now a king. Oh fuck, yeah, we definitely want that for you, honey. We also, discovered that his father was being, aided is a bad word. He was being advised by somebody, who wanted him to open the door to darkness, that was hidden in the basement of the castle. That area was actually just a factory. It was, basically just for creating automata. We found the claws of Valmar there, and we were able to, well, Millennia was able to take them. And then, hi guys. I always say this, it's not like they can fucking hear me, but it's funny. I always forget to turn that off, I really should do that. We met Melfice, who is Ryudo's brother. He is completely taken over by the horns of Valmar, and he is a little fucked up, but I love him. He invited us to chase after him to Garland Island. Roan took over as king, and in his place we have Tio, who is one of the automata. She is the one who was previously possessed by the claws of Valmar. Now, before we spend the night, I do want to see if I can get another weapon for her, because I don't think she gets her first weapon upgrade for a hot minute. She's my baby girl. I love Tio so much. Oh, you can buy a knife. Oh. Okay. We can't get anything for Tio. I suppose that would have been kind of foreshadowing, because I don't think the weapon changed. You did it! I'm so proud of you! How's the walk? Oh, see, what a dude. You folks want to sail on Captain Bakala's boat? The captain should be down at the harbor. Hurry on down there. Okay, but before that, we're gonna spend the night. Because then we get special dialogue with Tio, and I love Tio. We're leaving tomorrow, so we need to get some rest. Say, should we introduce ourselves to Tio, as we shall be traveling together? Why bother? We'll figure each other out soon enough. No, I concur with Elena. To achieve superiority in combat, adequate information must be gathered and processed. Combat? No, not that, Tio. An introduction is, well, anyway, allow me to begin. Sure. My name is Elena. I'm a songstress of the Church of Granis. I am pleased to meet you, Tio. Songstress? What is a songstress? Someone who meddles in the affairs of others without considering the consequences. Oh, she got new. What kind of medicine? Is she okay? Ryudo, please do not interrupt! An introduction. Is that not when information regarding system status is transmitted from one party to the other? Well, that may be true, but it might be a little different from what you are thinking, Tio. Merrick.
My name is Merrick. I am a warrior. I seek vengeance. This is all.
And my master, too. He's a master of many other things as well. That's right. He never fails to guide us down the proper path. Now, Tio, the role of a songstress is to sing the hymns of Lord Granis, lending comfort to the soul through song. Notice that she actually hasn't been a comfort to anyone. Okay, good, nothing serious. I'm glad. Although allergies still suck. Apparently, when she's not singing, she's supposed to be a pest.
Yes, I understand.
Tio, you do not have to believe him. He is a liar. Well, most of the time. But what he has said about me is not true.
The introductions of my master and Elena have been appropriately filed, leaving only Ryudo and Sky to be processed.
I'm Sky. My job is to guard and protect this hothead from all the danger his endlessly flapping mouth gets him into. I'm Ryudo, a geohound. My job is to care for this half-senile old bird, and no, I don't know how he keeps getting out of his cage.
Neither of you are ever at a loss for words, I see.
As you have perhaps already noted, Tio, the bond of friendship between Ryudo and Sky is great indeed.
Hey now, what gave you the impression that we're anything but mortal enemies here?
Your profound understanding of each other belies the hollow pageant of your seeming resentment. You are not that subtle, Ryudo.
Mirig, you can see through everything. Oh, Tio, Ryudo may have said that his job is to care for birds, but he does not really do anything of the sort.
That's right. What I meant to say is that my job is to guard singing hens.
Oh, I see. Now I understand. Tio, from now on, when Ryudo says anything, ask me about it before you believe him. Well then, it is my turn. I am Tio. Is that all, Tio? Yes, I understand that an introduction is when one gives one's name and personal background. I have no personal background. Therefore, I provide only my name. Is this incorrect?
The past may well not prompt remark, but the present ever waits for one to give it name. Come, it is anxious to be marked for remembrance. Let this moment be the one in which we first called you friend.
Your friend?
Yes, this alone brings meaning to these fleeting times, for without a linchpin, time slips through calendars and clocks.
Very well said. Very deep.
That is right! Tio is our friend, just as you say, Mirig. We shall stay friends, okay, Tio? Yes, Elena.
Also, I really love, Tio will watch Mirig as he eats. She's drinking through the straw, like real cute. And then she'll watch him as he eats here in a second. Or when he goes to take a drink, rather. She watches him, and he slams down the mug, and then she does the same thing. It's so cute. I forget who's next.
I am Tio. I am a friend of Ryudo and you others. Is that good?
It is sufficient. Remember well these words you speak, for they shall serve you better than anything found in heaven or earth.
That is right. From now on, we will be together no matter what.
Nice to meet you, Tio. We're in for a ride. Well put.
From this moment forth, our friendship is set.
Yes, understood, Master.
Looks like you're still stuck with Master there, big buddy. Hey, Ryudo, how about we finish up dinner? Tomorrow we get on a boat. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are back, and this time we have a new friend to join us. See if I can replicate that. Ah! That's a bad one. Alright, let's save real fast. Yeah. We have one last thing before we leave. If you remember, we met that guy in St. Heim, and we talked to his son here. We want to talk to his son again before we get going. This music is so fucking good. There's no reason for this to slap. Hello.
I'm gonna write a letter to my dad, encouraging him to stick with it. And I know he will too. He'll be back soon, right? I'll be so happy.
It never is easy to face the past, especially one you disagree with. It's a big undertaking for them both, for Roan and for Mark's father.
If I write him a letter, I'm sure he'll come back even sooner. Then we can go to the bazaar together. He'll buy me some toys and we'll watch the Mao people dance. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah. So he's gonna write back. Let's keep that in mind. Because, we'll eventually come back. I mean, we gotta visit our boy. Hello. I don't even know what to do for your voice. I like Mr. Krabs' voice is like as good as it's gonna get, I think.
Yarr. I like money. The new king told me about you. I be Bakala, captain of this ship. I'll be taking you to the island of Garland. Why, suddenly Irish. You know what? Let's go for it. But it's a long trip over the Grandia Cliffs. Once we leave port, we cannot return. Understand this. So, my ship here, be ready when you are. We can shove off any time you wish.
Let's go.
Alright. This will only be a moment.
This boat has numbers on its hull.
Huh. Oh, what? What did she say? Hole? On its... That boat has numbers on its... Yeah, whatever. Maybe it's number 50-50 of ships. 50 of 50 ships. Or maybe that's its registration number.
Huh? I see you wonder about the numbers. They be the name of the ship. Should be called the 50-50.
Must be a cultural thing.
Everyone aboard.
Bye, Cyrum. I'm gonna miss your banger music. Bye, Roan. I'm gonna miss you so much. Oh, my boy. I'm grown up and doing things. Wow, they really got those like flags put up really fast. They're already all the old crest. It's a nice detail. I've actually never noticed that before. JPEG water. Textures. Textures on my Dreamcast game? This shit do be looking like a dick, though. Okay. Can you see that swordfish head on the wall? Can you see its eye? Hey, guys. Sorry, okay.
Ryudo, where is the island of Garland?
It's north of the Camille Sea, just across the Grandia Cliffs.
The Grandia Cliffs? What are they like in the sea?
Sea splits in half and pours down into them. No one knows what's at the bottom. Hell of a lot of water, presumably.
So how do we cross?
Ask the captain. Bagala seems to think he knows what he's doing. Speak of the devil. She doesn't look like much, but she's got it where it counts. Trust me, now he's turning into vaudeville. Maybe that's for the best.
I am unfamiliar with this mechanism, and I would inquire as to its purpose, for it consumes much of my day.
It's not the size that matters, I swear.
That thing gets us across the Grandia Cliffs. If you tire, let someone else take over. We must keep it up for 5 days.
Huh?
I want this. I want to rip it off the wall and use it as a weapon. With my new sword. Hi, Merrig. How are you holding up? Oh. Tia. Remember anything about when Melfice put the claws of Valmar in you?
I seem to have followed his voice. I have no other memories. It is like I have just woken up. Otherwise, my functions are normal.
Okay, but... any idea why he put the claws in you?
I was ordered to protect the facility, to oversee the production of automata. Shutting down.
Yes, robot jokes, I'm so excited.
And then to destroy the outside world. He said, I do not have enough power. I may not be able to use the divine sword, so these claws shall have to suffice.
Melfice has knowledge of the Grandia Saber. Interesting.
That is all the information I currently have.
It appears that Zera's prophecies are reliable. So, Melfice knew all along. The idol isn't the divine sword.
What do you mean by idol, Ryudo?
Nothing. Forget it.
His dissatisfaction with his own power grows even as his hunger for destruction. Like a ravenous wolf, he will turn to his cunning.
I was just following orders. Have I done something wrong?
The blame lies not with you, but he who used you as a pawn.
Yeah, I feel bad for Tio.
How much destructive power was contained in that plant? Just thinking about it frightens me.
Enough to make my brother believe he could take out Cyrum, and more. Elena, you okay?
I am sorry, I did not know ships rocked and pitched so much.
I'll go talk to the captain to see if we can't stop somewhere. I love the detail of the bucket next to her. Got a bark bucket. Been there. What's new, pussycat?
What should I do? Master gives me no orders.
He's a little busy right now, Tio, don't worry. I love the detail of the spitting rain. Again, there be not enough wind to cross the granite cliffs. Look, Elena can't take any more of this. Can't we stop this damn thing somewhere? Guess there be no other choice. Cecile, Reef, Cecile. Cecile, I always called it Cecile. Reef should be around here. We'll bring her in there. Yar. Very phallic. Elena, you'll be okay now. We're on land. Cecil? Okay.
I'm sorry. I still feel queasy.
Captain, I think it's in everyone's best interest if we let her settle her stomach a bit. Okay, but stay close. We'll want to leave right away if the wind picks up. Alright, we'll rest here. Tonight you won't have to worry about your bed slipping out from under you.
Yes, that will be nice.
Look at this. Abomination. Is there anything over here? Okay. Interesting. Eggs. I mean, these stones are strangely polished. Think they're pearls?
I smell not the sea upon them.
They're very pretty.
Please, enough about stones and smells. Let me rest.
Okay, we may have stumbled across something important, but the princess needs her beauty sleep. And she does. You're throwing up the whole time? Oh, dang, you're not getting any sleep. Okay. I was excited. Cecil. Cecil. Because I always, thought it was, the name. Cecile. Like Cecilia, but Cecil. That makes sense. Those look like the widest, prettiest bowling balls I ever did see. This should do for tonight. Let's camp here. Oh boy. Elena, for the love of... I didn't know you could pack away so much food. Did you even chew it on the way down?
I feel much better without all that rocking. Being on the boat made me feel rather ill. Rito, what does your family do back in your hometown? What is this family? I do not understand.
Family are the ones you share your life with. Like us, this motley bunch, we are like family now.
Found family, baby. Me? I don't even know the word of the... I can talk. I'm so upset I can't even talk, guys. I don't even know the meaning of the word family now. My parents died when I was little. I don't even remember them. Me and my brother Melfice were raised by the village chief.
I am sorry, Ryudo. I did not mean to trouble you.
What'd you think of if he was gonna just talk about it like it was nothing?
Ryudo, he will fight against family. But does he not live with his family? I do not understand.
Ryudo, you plan to strike down your only remaining kin. Melfice pursues nothing, save destruction. If we do not stop him, he is bound to use his power elsewhere.
Okay, yeah. Melfice, though, he's no longer my brother. He's not even human anymore. He's just Valmar's pawn. That much I already know. Whatever. Let's just get some sleep already. Hey, you gotta remember, this kid, he's 17. That's rough. That's rough at any age, but... Hey, where's Elena? Sky, you seen her?
Yeah, saw her go back there.
Great. Probably feeding the fish like a mother bird, hey, Sky?
I don't think so, smart guy. Anyway, I've been meaning to ask you.
Yeah, what?
Who do you like better, Elena or Melina?
Sky. Oh, bloody hell, Sky. What kind of a question is that? This is a job, remember? I can't stand either of them. But you went on like a full date with Melina, so... Ugh, I wish she would stop snoring. I can't sleep at night. I wish I knew how Tio can just block it out. Probably her lack of ears. Why does Tio even need to sleep? Next to Merrick. He may be sophisticated, but his snoring can wake the dead. I just don't get it. I want to touch them, but it won't let me.
Elena, is something wrong? Are you feeling sick again?
No, I was just watching the sea. But then I saw that thing.
Valmar's moon, huh?
It's pretty.
It's like it's always staring at us. I hate it. That moon, it haunts me. Seeing it pains my heart.
Say, Elena, want me to make it vanish?
Huh?
How about that?
Thanks. Such a small gesture made me feel so much better. Oh, I wish that moon would disappear forever.
Me too. It always disappears, but comes right back.
Very profound, Rita. I have opinions about this scene, but I'll save them for later.
You know what? The world is so beautiful, wide and peaceful after all. I used to think everyone was terrified of Valmar and isolated by the Granicliffs and suffering so terribly. I really didn't know anything about the world.
Just realizing that you were naive is half the battle, Elena. I guess I can't call you naive.
Right now,
Permanence.
I want to forget everything. My mission to save the world, Valmar, myself as a sister of Granis. Tomorrow, well, right now, I want to forget a little.
Elena, you really do work incredibly hard.
Huh?
You're misunderstood, even though you work so hard. I've never looked at the world the way you do. I've only wanted to forget, to erase my horrible past.
You mean... Melfice?
I thought I would have been happier to forget it all. But it didn't turn out like that. I couldn't escape from my painful past.
I'm sorry. I didn't see you for who you are, Ryudo. I never noticed your pain. I'm sorry. I was terribly naive after all.
But seeing you work so hard has changed me.
Huh?
Yeah, think about it. I thought it was so obvious. If it weren't for this journey with you, I may have never realized it. It was you. Thanks, Elena.
Ryudo, it is I who should thank you. With you, I can be so honest. I can be so strong of heart. I'm glad I met you.
Elena.
I love this wonderful world. I love everyone who lives in it and works hard to make it better. Thank you for cheering me up, Ryudo. Now I can work even harder.
Now that's the Elena I know. Tomorrow, we cross the Grandia Cliffs.
Ryudo, wake up! Something's wrong! Sorry, that's me knocking over my water bottle. What? I'm up. Cripes, what's making that racket? What the hell is that sound? Eggs! Those things! Where the hell did they come from?
Those were not stones we saw yesterday, but rather eggs.
Run, everyone! Run!
But we cannot go back.
The tide has come in.
Damn it! They're coming right at us! Delicious. Yeah, so Cam Clark's performance in that is camp as hell. I also I have thoughts about it. First, I gotta show you guys how fucking fast Tio is. Speaking of object perfect, how she's so fast. Oh, I love her. I did level up her cancel move, which is exciting. Rather looking forward to it. Jesus Christ, all these things are going after my girl. Stop. Elena, what if we just use this? Oh yeah, we got a front camera for once.
Return to the world of darkness. Gotta work
I love
even harder.
Tio's got this like on top of her toes thing going on the way she walks. And there's this little noise like drum, 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 when she walks, and then when she gets the level up, she doesn't smile, she just kinda like We'll be back until low tide. If the wind picks up and we're not there. Damn it! Start looking for another way back. Okay. Yeah, so that scene, it's fine. Like, the thing that I feel about it is that Elena's character is, like, way deeper than the game wants to let it be. She's like, and especially when you've played this game before and so you know, like, the full significance of all the scenes, like, she's been she's been doing the same fucking thing her whole life. And has like this sense of duty that's kind of toxic to the church. And like, I don't know, man. I just, to reduce her to kind of like this love character, like love interest character, I think is a disservice to like the story that her character could tell. I feel like that scene's just super forced. Like, I don't think it's necessarily wrong or inaccurate to say that Ryudo could fall for her at all. That's not the issue I have. It's just that, like, that's what they reduce her to, and it's, like, really a sign of the product of its time, I guess.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
And, like, also, if we have to, compare the two girls, Millennia would do anything for Ryudo, and Elena's not as dedicated to Ryudo, which I think, first of all, I think that's a good thing. But, I don't know, if we're gonna be talking about, like, who's better for who? I don't know. Anyway, Tio's so fucking fast. I love her. Anyway, that's why Tio's best girl. I don't know, I can't choose between Tio and Millennia. They mean such different things to me. I once, a couple of years ago, I cosplayed Tio. Making that outfit was rough. If I could do it all over again, I know exactly how I would fix things. But the whole thing was rough. The wig was honestly one of the easier parts because those like little hair wingies that she has, basically what you can do is take wire and then some clear tape, like some tape, and it doesn't have to be clear tape, I guess, but like I recommend clear tape, and then tape over the wire's shape, and then glue hair to the tape, and then use like a hair dryer to heat it into shaping, and that's what I did. That sounds a lot more complicated than it actually is. It's just kind of it's messy. The glue gets like everywhere. Anyway, we're starting to see repeat skins of enemies now, which is fine. They did that in the original game too. Actually, some of these enemies are the same enemies as from the original game, which I think is a nice touch for people who are repeat players. It doesn't do anything bad for anybody who's not. So, you know, get him to you.
Hi!
I missed playing this last week, I'm not gonna lie. I had a good time playing
You better
Cash.
practice if you want to beat me.
While it did scare the ever-living shit out of me on that one part, but I really I missed this game. It's very just like a warm blanket. Just the comfiest. This is on bugs, and then we're getting rid of. And we got rid of the reptile one. Okay, I'll take that. That's fine. Not as effective on the frogs as a result, but there's so many of these goddamn bug crustacean bullshit things. Crawdads. Crimson Claw. Isn't Crimson Claw the name of one of the Fairly Odd Parents characters? No, it's the Crimson Chin. That's embarrassing. To be fair, I haven't watched that show since I was a kid. I just remember vague things from it that just kind of got like burned in my brain. I just also know that the creator isn't the creator an ass. I don't know for sure. I don't know anymore. The internet's confusing. Get him. Get him. Fuck him up, Merrick.
Nothing withstands
These things
my
haven't tried
blade.
using a special move, so I haven't tried to use Tio's special moves yet, but maybe I will in the next fight, no matter what. Yeah, I miss playing this game. I got a pretty rare game. Finally. I ordered it. It should arrive any day. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm very excited about it. Anyway, so she is the only one to have a cancel move that has an area of effect, which is banger. If I wanted to hit both, I could do this, but let's just kill this guy. She's the best. I love Tio.
Lotus flower, bloom.
She has great moves. The best part is that when those pop up, you can see all my friends' funny names on their switches. Footy socks. I like that one. Yeah, so I got a copy of a physical copy of a relatively rare game. It is very hard to get a copy of this particular game, and also, oh, Tio.
Threat eliminated.
Oh, I love her. It is, it's very hard to get a decently priced copy because it's so rare. But I got one. And I'm so excited because I've been hunting for it for such a long time. It was originally a Dreamcast title. I'm not gonna give away when it is just yet because I want to stream it. Maybe the next game I stream. I'm kind of going back and forth about what I want to stream next because I'm like, do I want to do 2 RPGs in a row that are from about the same era? Maybe I do, but maybe I also want to play something else. I don't know. Kind of just, it just depends. Because the other game I was thinking about playing, is, Pokemon related. And every year, I play a new Pokemon game because my goal is to play all the mainline games. And I'm ready to start Gen 6 at the beginning of next year.
Nothing withstands my blade.
And hi, Nim. And yeah, so like, do I want to be playing 2 of those types of games at the same time? Will it drive me insane? Like, and especially because I've heard Gen 6 kind of sucks. We're talking about Pokemon and games in general. I don't know if you were able to catch the last episode. I don't remember if you were at the last stream, but we have our last party member. Her name is Tio, and I love her with my whole heart. Anyway, yeah, so I'm not sure, because like I've heard some really negative things about Gen 6. Oh, I love when, oh, okay. So like, I really love when you guys like talk to each other in the chat because you don't know each other at all, but it's really nice when my friends like talk to each other and become like friendly with each other. That's like the dream. There are so many Pokemon games. Oh man, you missed a lot last stream. I'll go over it in a second once I finish this train of thought. But there's, yeah, so I've been trying to play one of the mainline games every year because when I was little, I could never beat Pokemon Blue or Silver because Blue, I didn't want to play over my brother's game file, and then Silver, I just like couldn't fucking get past this one gym. And if anybody who's played that game will know, final gym is such bullshit. But anyway, so then I was like, you know what, I want to play these games, but I can't justify playing the new gens without beating the old ones because like I was so close. And so I did eventually cover my brother's file. so I could beat Blue, and I did it. And then, and he was still alive at that time. I just felt bad because we did that together. It was like the whole thing. And then I beat Silver, I beat Emerald, and I beat Platinum, and Pokemon Black. So I've played Gens 1 through 5, and I know there's a Black too, but I don't know if I want to play it in my like yearly playing a Pokemon game kind of thing. I think I just want to like play it sometime. Because I do very specific things. Maybe I'll play a Nuzlocke of that game actually. Because I get so attached to my team Pokemon, I nickname them after themes. So like my last theme was either Somni Files characters, and I just get so attached to the Pokemon that if it has a direct sequel like that, I don't know, it just feels wrong. But anyway, so last time
You better practice if you want to beat me.
we found out Roan is a prince / king now, and his father was getting advice from the stranger who was telling him to open the gate to darkness in the basement of the castle. So we went in, and then we found out it was just a factory to make like robots. Oh my god, I would totally watch if you streamed a Nuzlocke. I love Pokemon Nuzlockes. They're super funny. But anyway, so like yeah, so we went down there. It was just a factory for the robots, and then we found a robot that had been possessed by the claws of Valmar, so then Millennia took the claws after we beat it. And Merrick was like, I sense Melfice is here. Like, Melfice must be close by, but that clearly wasn't Melfice, so like, what the fuck? So then, when we went back upstairs, the person who was advising the king was Melfice. We tried to fight him, but he kicked our butts, and Tio came in and saved us. So Roan stayed behind to be king. He's just in Cyrum now for foreseeable future. And then now Tio is in our team, and she is very empty. She's just a baby.
Red eliminated.
I love her so much. She's my baby girl. She's very fast and very strong. Yeah, naming the Pokemon gets so emotional. I don't know what I'm gonna name my Gen 6 Pokemon. I'm saving the Ace Attorney names for Gen 8. I might go Kingdom Hearts with this gen. But I might not. Because this is the gen that introduces Fairy type, I think. It was her voice just now.
Red eliminated.
Yeah, she's so cute. Yeah, I don't know what's the name, but if I do end up playing Pokemon as my next like stream game, I'm playing with my brother's team because I still remember what it was because we played it together. Like that was back in the day when it was just on the Game Boy, and so like I remember the struggle of trying to get the lighting just so in his room so that I could watch over his shoulder, because otherwise like I can't see it because of the lighting of the Game Boy was so BS. I love also when Tio gets hit. It's very quiet, but you hear
even harder.
and it's like her resetting. So it's like, yeah, she's not human. My baby girl. I love robot characters, man. I don't know what I blame for robot character love. It might be this game. This might have been the start. The bucket. Because I also was really into Chobits. Which also should have been one of my lesbian awakenings, let's be real. But yeah, maybe it is this game that started the robot love. Robot characters are so good. Bruh. That's why I love Ida Somnium Files. Motherfucking Iba. Oh, love that. Love Iba. But technically she's an AI, not a robot, but same difference. And Persona 3 has such a good AI character. Well, who is a robot, I guess.
Don't worry, everything's fine.
I just like I relate to robot characters. I just do. I can't quite describe it. Years of being told I'm robotic, I guess. Maybe it's just undiagnosed autism. I've been wondering that a lot lately. Am I like, is it the trauma and anxiety that makes me so bad at interpersonal relationships, or is there an undiagnosed autism thing happening, which is equally likely? It's because we're both Edgeworth kitties. It always comes back to that. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what other robot characters, because there are so many, but I like can't always remember them all. Like Tio Obbs, and there's a character from the 999 series who at first I did not trust, but non-organic characters, hell yeah. Tio and basically all of the robots in Chobits. Oh, you guys really left sloppy seconds, huh? Yeah, like, it's interesting you say that because I was thinking, what would the diagnosis really change though? Like, yeah, it would like tell me, but it's the opinion of a doctor, which is not necessarily a bad thing. However, it's like, what does that get me? If anything, that just gets me people acting more shittily toward me, and I really don't need that. Not that I judge anybody who gets a diagnosis, because it can be really helpful for other people to have that knowledge. It's just like, I'm neurodivergent to some extent, and that's just where I am in my life, I guess. I just wish I could be better at interpersonal relationships and I don't know what to fix. Or rather, I know what to fix, I don't know how to fix it. And it feels like I've tried almost everything, besides my plan of escaping into the mountains of Tibet and becoming an ox farmer and a Buddhist monk. Get a little closer every year.
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
Also, I love that she just used, like, bladed rings. That's so metal as fuck. No pun intended. That's metal as fuck. Exposure therapy? Well, the people I get exposed to are fucking assholes. Then what? I don't know, man. I mean, you know a lot of the stuff that went on with me and my unfortunate experiences with my girlfriend. Like, I don't know. Between that and the narcissistic mom thing, I think I'm done. I think I'm done trying. It's a joke. Elena got stuck on the stupid loot. I do get my faith renewed in humanity being here though, and being in school, because there are some really wonderful people that I've met here.
Nothing withstands my
including
blade.
my teachers. It's pretty cool. I like seeing other people from around the world and their perspectives. It's just like, it's such a good reminder of like, damn, I really don't know anything, and like I should keep making the effort to know things. Motherfucker. I thought I was... That's fine. Alright, well... Fuck you. Alright, Tio, you wanna use some magic? I forget what these things are weak to. I think they're wind. Weak to wind. Oh, but I don't have my wind move yet. I powered up the other one. This is a good move. Let's just do this. They're all gonna be in a
Lotus
line.
flower, bloom.
Get them. Fuck them up. My little princess. My little princess. Sorry. Unintentional K-pop reference. Yeah, there's people, and like I'm definitely better than I used to be about letting people walk all over me. That's the benefit of therapy, you know? It's still a struggle.
You better
And it's especially hard when you grow up not only as like AFAB, but also when you are raised in like a Christian or heavily religious household and you're taught, you know, like being kind is like such an important virtue. But most people aren't taught to be kind, they're taught to be nice, and there's a huge difference. So that's frustrating for sure. Come over here, motherfuckers. Stupid bitches. Hate frogs. You know what? No, I won't. Just be normal about it. You know what? I think I have enough special coins that I could level her up to get her special move. So in case it wasn't obvious, all of the characters have a special move that's themed around one of the elements. So like, Elena has light, or water. She also has another move I haven't unlocked because it's kind of useless. Ryudo, we haven't unlocked his yet. It's lightning. Roan's I didn't unlock either, sorry. It's ice. Mary's I haven't unlocked either. It's fire. The elemental ones are usually not that useful, is the problem. Tio's is really good though. So let me just jump in here actually. In fact, I'll give a little star to all of them. How about that? First I'll do this one. Tornado. So it's wind. Lightning. And then she has light, Millennia has darkness. Yeah, I'll use those extra coins later. You know what, actually, go over here. Nice. Okay, I'm satisfied with that. Yeah, come over here. Okay, so now let's save it for the crustacean guys. It goes so fast. It makes me laugh so hard. Oh man, the first time I played this game where I discovered how fucking fast you could make Tio, and I was like, she can't be touched, actually. I genuinely feel bad. Which that's super useful during those, like, the final boss gauntlet. Which, surprise, there's a final boss gauntlet. Elena, you could have just turned around, there was a fucking enemy right there. I saw that. Oh my god, speaking of this game though, one of my friends got to meet Jodie Benson.
Threat
Like in real life.
eliminated.
I'm super jealous. She is a huge inspiration to me. And I think if I met her, I would. It is OP. That's why I love her. Yeah, I'm like, God, I would kill to meet Jodie Benson. I fucking adore her. Oh, yeah. So she's the voice actress for Millennia, but she's also the voice actress for Ariel in The Little Mermaid. Even seeing her, I think I would have a breakdown. Not in a bad way. I just think it would make me lose my mind. Like, I wanted to be just like her when I was a little kid. I was just obsessed with her. I still kind of am. Like, the woman who got married and then Jodie Benson came to her fucking wedding. I don't know how she remained as calm as she did. Maybe she was just in shock. That's probably actually it. Because when I met Romy Park, Romy Park is the voice actress for, oops. I hit the wrong button. I was thinking, well, I'm not emulating, clearly. Never mind. My brain is so fried. When I met Romy Park, who was the voice of Edward Elric and Hanji in Attack on Titan, and if you saw it, no, you didn't. She's just been in a lot of things.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
I was so nervous. I thought I was gonna throw up. And I was there in line with my girlfriend at the time, and like we were both like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like we waited 3 hours, and then we got up to her, and I just talked to her. Like I was really nervous until I started talking, and then she was just like the chillest. And then I was like, oh, okay, this is fine then. And what? No, I'm not leveling up Tio's speed stats specifically. Shut up! No, that's silly. That's so silly. I can't believe you accuse me of that. Anyway, and then when we got done talking to her, because I translated for my girlfriend, and then we walked away, and I broke down. God, these things are so annoying. They're so loud. But it was just like the shock of actually speaking to her was what kept me going. God, Tio's so fast. Good. All is as it should be. The way she just zoomed across the screen. Oh, I'm gonna make you attack this thing just so I can watch you run again. Oh man. Anyway. I think Romy Park might be the most famous person I've ever met. Because I like, for instance, I've seen Game Grumps live, but I haven't like talked to them. I've just made eye contact with Dan, which was cool.
Nothing withstands
I
my
like
blade.
was inches away from Miss Romy Park, and she was an awesome person. When she gets excited, she sounds just like Hanji. Which was really fun. Yeah, she's so cool. I'd love to meet her again. When I was in Japan, I did accidentally run into a boy group. Not like a super famous one. They're called Love and Soul. I don't think they're even together anymore, but they're an a cappella group. And I like ran into them. Oh, you know what? I also accidentally ran into, oh shit, what's the name of the group? Shit. I accidentally got into an elevator with some really famous Japanese singers. And they, like, I forget exactly what happened, but we immediately figured out the other one spoke Japanese and then just started speaking Japanese. God, Tio's so fast! It's almost distracting. Fuck, what's the name? Shit! Oh, god damn it. Alright, hang on. Merrick's not gonna get to that. Japanese starts with an S. And they're similar to Overworld and Rookies. Shit. Not Scandal. That would have been Spire. I was in the so like and I was like, oh, are you guys enjoying the convention? And they're like, yeah. And then I noticed they had like the passes around their neck that was like the what the fuck you call it? Like a guest pass, right? Basically like it's a VIP pass or whatever. And ooh, go Tio, go.
Light blue.
Tio only says colors and like seismic measurements when she does magic. It's very cute. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. Are you guys Spire? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, cool. I was like, what floor are you? And they're like, oh, the 8th floor. I'm like, me too. Because I was. And then I got out of the elevator and went back into my room, and some of my roommates were awake, and they're like, hey, what's up? And I was like, they're like, oh, you go get breakfast? I was like, yeah. I ran into Spire. They're like, uh-huh? I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much, I don't know. It was very weird. I just like was super awkward, I'm sure. But they seemed really happy that somebody spoke Japanese. Even though I'm sure they didn't need it. They because they're at a con, I'm positive that they had like a translator that like followed them around, or an interpreter rather. Yeah, she's so cute. Let's see if I can get this pulled off in time. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Well, maybe you can interrupt it so that. Oh, okay. I was like, if we can get a time where nobody takes any damage.
Release wind.
Her line for when you get done with a battle with no hits is very funny. So she basically just has Halnado as a special move, which is nice. Rito, you're useless.
Nothing withstands my blade.
What was the health looking like? Okay, it's normal. I don't know why my brain thought it was something else. Okay. Let's just kill these things. I feel like I've run into other relatively famous people. Like, I got to see Cam Clark at which I think I've mentioned that before, who was Rito's voice actor. And he was like, I don't remember that role. And I was like, that's very fair. You do so much Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm sure that's all that's in your brain at any given moment. Who else? My dad has met several famous people because my dad works for the TSA, and at the time my parents were living in like a smaller area.
You better practice
and
if you
so
want
like
to beat
it was a
me.
pretty popular. It was an international airport still though, and so it was a pretty popular place for famous people because it was like less likely that they would be recognized, I think. But my dad ran into Andrew Zimmern from Bizarre Foods, which was really awesome because like he and I were a huge fan of that at the time. And he, I guess, he was like, he was just there on vacation, and I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna do this. There's a save point up ahead. It's fine. He was like, I'm so sorry to bother you. Are you Andrew Zimmern of Bizarre Foods? And the guy was like, Andrew was like, yeah. And he's like, but don't say anything because I'm on vacation with my wife, and he's like, no, I just wanted to let you know my daughter and I love your show. Have a good vacation. And then like,
Here goes.
oh, she goes. I love her. I love her. Anyway, Jesus, she's zooming around the screen. I love her. Yeah, and then my dad texted me and was like, you'll never guess who I met today. I was like, no, I never will. Who? And he was like, fucking Andrew Zimmern. He didn't say fucking, but he might as well have.
Nothing
He's also met like a
withstands my
ton of
blade.
basketball, like famous basketball players. I think he's met like Steve Curry a couple times. But he's like, they're just dudes getting on a plane. Like everybody kind of gets leveled out when you're in the airport. Cause y'all have to wait in the fucking security lines and shit. Like, nothing to bring you back down to earth, like getting on a fucking public flight with your team or whatever. I also used, when I could text my parents, because now I can't because of, they don't have modern enough phones for me to text out of the country, but my dad was just starting to learn what memes were, and I would send him TSA-related memes. And when the whole scandal with United Airlines happened, it is the great equalizer, you're so right. When the scandal with United happened, he kept sending me memes.
Nothing withstands
I
my
sent him
blade.
a meme that was like when someone sets off the alarm at the airport, like the security alarm at the airport, and it's Gollum saying like, "Has you got you nasty little pocketies?" And my dad was like, "That's me." I was like, "Yeah, Dad, that's why I sent it to you." It was very funny. I love when parents are trying to learn. They're trying to learn like the cool stuff. My mom trying to learn Spotify, for example. Oh yeah. Do I have maybe not anything worth leveling up at this point? I'll level this up. This is super useful, so job-specific memes are good. I always used to enjoy watching TikTok compilations of people with things to say about the hair industry, so. Alright. Those things totally have a butthole on their face. I've never noticed that before. But they have a butthole on their faces. It's backwards. That's their face, and then where the mouth is supposed to be, that's a butthole.
Stinging ice!
Oh, and I just realized nobody has a maxed out cancel. That's fine.
Lotus flower, bloom.
I'm like a 4-year-old. I really like butt jokes. I think just that's one of the things of like growing up with older brothers. But they do! Am I wrong? Look, that's an anus. That's a whole ass butt. Are you gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong? She came down in a bubble. Oh, Jiminy Christmas.
Really? To me again? On God?
Oh, tainted ones. Return to the world of darkness.
gosh. That's a butthole. Sorry, that's a butthole. I wasn't expecting her to be a motherfucking butthole on my stream today. Grandia 2. I've never noticed. Anyway, let's do this again, eh? I really should just be targeting one of these at a time, but
Yellow.
I got distracted. Oh, she has the glitch! Yeah! So there's this great glitch that sometimes before or right after saying something with magic, you'll get like a snippet of a voice clip from another character. It's killing me with its butthole! Stop it! That's so inappropriate. I haven't used this very much. I don't know what I want to do. Will this do much? I feel like nah. What did you use? Crackle. Snap, crackle, pop. Rice Krispies. Ooh, Zapall? That's a good one. I always, I like forget Zapall exists and then remember it and I'm like, oh, that's the best.
Come to me!
For that super dramatic voice track, nothing happened. Why don't we do this? No, let's not. I changed my mind. Can we do boom again? Because that did a fair amount of damage. And if I can get both of them,
Oh,
that's
lightning!
just extra
Lend us your power!
I like how wobbly they are when they get zapped. Ooh! Dope. I love that for us. Let's do a purple lightning. We haven't done this move yet.
Wait, 8071.
Nice. Alright. Get him, Rito.
Strike! Purple lightning!
This move looks familiar.
Take that! And that! Ha!
Nice. So, that move is just Ryudo's version of, the Wailing Sword Slash that Melfice has, which is a really cool little thing. Okay, yeah, I knew that did big damage. That's why I was trying to cancel it. It's fine. No, Elena, get there first! Can we just do this? Let's do this.
Here
Yes!
goes my
Fuck
impact
'em up.
bomb!
Get him, Elena. We'll hop back.
Lotus flower. Bloom.
Kill. Kill! I don't have a soundboard like Danny does. Ow, leave him alone. Are you kidding? Ugh. Ugh. Annoying. Anyway. Alright, so what can I do to you? What if we just do a fast dance whirl? Let's go for it.
Come, oh life-bearing water!
Get the... Did I heal the wrong person? I healed the fucking wrong person. Rito's gonna die. Oh wait, no, it's to Tio. Never mind. Tio's just gonna get canceled, I think. Tio got canceled on Twitter. Oh wait, no, she didn't get canceled. Okay, well. Alright, come here.
Here goes!
Alright, fuck him up, Tio. Nice. Hot girl shit.
Threat eliminated.
I love her. That's my girl. I will say, I felt super powerful when I cosplayed as her because the little hair, the things in her hair, the antenna that are like the transceivers. I don't know. There's something about wearing that makes you feel pretty cool, even when you're definitely not. Let's just do this. Let's have one person. Let's see here. Alright. I think this is the end of this area. Yep. Yeah, this is where we were before. On our previous evening. I still don't know how to voice you. You made it back just in time. The wind be blowing just right now. I could give a damn about the wind. Why the hell didn't you tell us about the killer eggs? Killer what? Was your breakfast messing with you, lad? You look no worse for the wear. This is coming out of your tip. Now be fair, lad. I've never put ashore here myself, and we wouldn't be here now if it weren't for your young lady there. In any case, prepare to shove off. Okay, that's fair. Elena ruins everything. .jpg. It's so phallic. Why they have to do that? I know why they shaped it the way that they did. It has to do with aerodynamics, but speaking of .jpg. With this wind, we'll be bound for success. We be bound for success. Maybe you should clue the rest of us in here, Captain. What the hell are you talking about? Some days there'd be a strong updraft from the granite cliffs. That's what we got now. We spread the ship's sails to catch the updrafts, and we glide across the granite cliffs. Oh, I guess, you know what? I should have just made him Irish. Because he said like a wee little fairy. Dicks are aerodynamic. Ain't that just the way? Sorry, I have to immortalize that on Twitter. Just the way. Oh my god, Manny, if you have not seen Over the Garden Wall, you really should. It was very good. But if we do not make it across... That's why I made you work so hard. It was an air pump. We release the compressed air and fly. I can't do an Irish voice. What am I kidding? I can only do Cockney accent. I can do all kinds of British, not Irish. Don't just stand there. You'll get knocked off. Who's gonna steer this death trap? You got barnacles for brain, lad? Think what happens when this ship flies. We get to the other side and blammo. It's sink or swim. That's why she's called the 50-50. Don't worry. Dicks are aerodynamic. What can you do? Yeah, see there, that's the thing. Elena's scream there is really good. Blood curdling shriek. It probably won awards. If it didn't, it should. It's very good. Home.
Ryudo, is something the matter? How long before we arrive at Garland? What is wrong with you, Ryudo? You do not seem to be pleased to see your home again.
If I weren't looking for the divine sword, I'd never go home.
Ryudo.
Read the room, Elena. I don't even want to go home to that miserable place.
Why is that? It is your hometown.
The village was created to protect an idol. They worshipped it, built a shrine.
Idol.
To protect the idol, we train as swordsmen, aiming to purify our souls and resist evil. That was the idea anyway. Until my brother messed everything up.
What exactly? Ah! What is it, Sky?
Ryudo, there, I see it. Yeah, I see it too, Sky. Well, Elena, there it is. Garland. So ominous. I love the just low piano note there. That's so effective.
Thank you very much. I think I have finally become used to sea travel. This time I did not even mind the rolling and swaying. Ugh. Anyway, I never even imagined that we could fly across the granite cliffs.
Truly, a most remarkable idea.
Aye, the odds were against us, but we made it. Now the ship be needing repairs aplenty. Captain Bacala, thanks again.
Don't mention it. I'll be in port a while. When you be done with your business, we're all yours.
Yeah, the ominous piano really is so good. Also, this... Oh, we're getting to good stuff today. I forgot, like, how fucking good it is. It's so quiet because there's no music. I love when a game can use silence well. The first Kingdom Hearts game also does silence really well. Nothing's changed. Everything's just as I remember it.
What a quiet village. It seems so terribly sad.
Been like that for a while. Hey, it's Ryudo! What the hell is that slime ball doing back here?
I see you are hated here, Ryudo.
Tio. I love you. So inappropriate. Wow, everyone fucking hates you here, huh?
Tio! That is a terrible thing to say! But, Ryudo, what is going on?
No, she's right. I love Tio. Speaking of Tio, give me a new weapon. I need to make her strong. Oh, a customer. Oh, it's you, Ryudo. What do you want? I'm gonna give you my fucking money. Suck my dick. Why is there a weapon for Millennia here? There's no reason to have this. No. I want it. She's not gonna be back here for a while. But, I don't know what you're here for, but I don't want any trouble. You hear? Yeah, okay, suck my dick. I have a big phallic ship for you to suck. Hello.
That can't be. Ryudo, why did you come back here? To haunt us?
Hi to you too.
Get out of here as soon as you can. Yes. Ryudo, you're back, and I thought I'd never have to see your face again.
Really, just suck my nuts.
Wow, Ryudo, no one likes you.
Suck my ship. Hey, there's the man I want to punch. Get out! Yeah, that's right. Beat it. Well, if it isn't the outcast himself, why are you here, Ryudo? You know you're not wanted. You don't belong here.
I wish I could welcome you home, Ryudo, but the scars of the past are still too fresh and have yet to heal. Ryudo, you are no longer welcome here. We desire to forget what happened here. We desire to forget of you and your brother. Now leave. Leave this village.
Melfice is here. I can feel it.
Melfice? Where?
Haven't you two brought us enough misfortune? Don't bother.
I'm leaving as soon as I finish my business here. Very well. Then leave the village in peace. But I must beseech you, bring no more misery upon us.
Step 1 inch out of line and you'll pay. You and your good-for-nothing brother. How horrible! None of this could be Ryudo's fault. It was Melfice who caused all the trouble here, right?
Save it, Elena. We do what we came here to do. And we leave.
I want to punch Gaddis so bad. He's such a clod. What a narc. Ryudo, why do they treat you in such a manner?
Beats me.
But this is your home. What could have possibly happened here that would make everyone treat you like an outcast?
Not worth repeating. Stop prying. Have you any suspicions as to where your brother may be, Ryudo?
My old house. We begin there. This old fire tower hasn't changed any. Same as it always was. When I was little, we used to sneak up here to play. We always got yelled at when we did. The village sure has changed since then, but this old fire tower is just the same as it ever was. I think it's really cute to think about him and Melfice being little and fucking around. Hey, maybe fuck you. Anyway. This was our house.
Ryudo.
There are other places to take the hunt. Meet with us at the inn. Come to you.
My brother was always better with the blade than anyone else. He would have been a great sword master.
How did he then come to be possessed by Valmar?
Hey! Welcome back! It's a completely different game this time! You don't understand. Melfice did it to himself. Everything. Ugh! To the inn. Merrick waits, and Melfice will be found soon enough. Ryudo! Oh, this song. You really think you can kill Melfice? Your own brother? I have no brother. Melfice is a demon, and I will kill him. You ran before. How do you expect to deal with him now, especially if he's a demon? No, I'll do it. I'll kill him myself. I'll be sure to inform the chief of your bravado. Stop it, Ryudo! Ah! Get fucked. Damn it! You hadn't run away. You'd only fought with me back then. Everything would be different. You can move into this game. This village maybe isn't the best place to live right now, but yeah. Perhaps. But this is the now, and you have no hope of defeating Melfice. And even if you could, it would not unbend a single blade of grass in this cursed town. He's right, you know. This village has been beaten, shamed. Just the mention of Melfice's name is enough to make us cower in defeat. The village's greatest swordsman became possessed. We lost not only our sword of justice, but the ideals it stood for. Village of swordsmen. Bah!
Justice is something that cannot be stolen. It exists in your heart. Ideals can never be lost if you believe in them.
Bah! What the hell do you know? Probably not, but it's very depressing. Go. Ryudo waits. His tits are so shiny. I love how there's no music. I'm obsessed with it. Ryudo, why did you come back? For what possible reason do you return? So you want to stay? You damn pariah. I'll talk to my realtor. Merrick, how did it go?
The scent of Melfice hangs heavy in the air. He is in this village, of this I am certain.
Melfice? You brought Melfice here?
Ryudo has nothing to do with Melfice being here. Why must you persecute him? What has he done?
This village is doomed, I fear. Our destruction is at hand.
Why do you say this?
Elena, forget about it.
I do not understand. These are a warrior people bound to the blade. Why then do they permit another to trample them underfoot as so many stones along a path?
Merrick, their wounds do not pierce their flesh, but rather their hearts.
I'll let you stay tonight, but you better leave in the morning.
Oh yeah, cutscene time! Let's go!
I wonder what happened to Ryudo here. Is this really where he grew up?
Yes.
Miss, do you really want to know what happened to Ryudo?
Who are you?
It does not matter. Do not look outside. Look and I will leave. One more thing. Do not repeat this to anyone. Understand?
All right. Just tell me, what happened?
Known as the Village of Swordsmen, this is where men came to polish their skills and pursue the way of the sword. Melfice and Ryudo were raised by the village chief after they lost their parents when they were young. The two began combat training and soon showed incredible progress. Melfice in particular became the greatest swordsman the village had ever seen.
Here we go, Ryudo. Ha! Not even close.
Ryudo spent all day, every day, practicing with his best friend, Gata. Melfice was admired for being the strongest swordsman in the village.
And very pretty.
Eventually, Melfice became engaged to the village chief's daughter, Rena. The good-natured Rena was already like a sister to Ryudo.
Like this sword without a cloud,
Like this blade, pure and true,
we shall become swordsmen, strong of heart.
Baby Ryudo is so cute.
Then, one day, a terrible storm beset the village. From the altar of the idol came an unusual rumbling. The idol was a sword of such terrible power that it could only be wielded by the most powerful swordsman in the world. The sword was believed to protect the village from harm. Rena went to the altar to quiet the angry idol. The villagers waited for Rena to return safely, but hope as they might, the strange rumblings did not cease. No one knew what happened to Rena. Thus began a terrible tragedy. When Rena did not come back, the worried village chief sent Melfice and a few other villagers to investigate.
Why didn't you go yourself, sir? Ridiculous.
Yet the storm and
Okay, I
rumblings
guess he did
only
go.
grew worse.
That seems super normal for a mountain to do.
Ryudo silently trailed Melfice. And witnessed
Melfice! Rena! Melfice! It can't be. No. What? Melfice? How could you?
Ryudo wept at the side of the dead Rena. Her body lay, as it were, impaled upon the sword of Melfice. The villagers searched the island, but found neither hide nor hair of Melfice. Murderer, idol thief. This is how Melfice was now known. Because of his brother, Ryudo could no longer live in the village. So he came to live as a geohound. That was about 3 years ago.
So up until now, Ryudo has lived bearing his own sorrow like that.
Betrayed by the brother he trusted most, he became leery of ever trusting anyone again.
It must have been hard, being driven into exile, living all alone.
When you're 14.
Poor thing.
Your
That's a shit
understanding
age.
that will make it all much easier on him.
Being 14 sucked. That's it. Grail Mountain. You still want to live here? We're going to Grail Mountain. Melfice has got to be there.
Then let us move with the silence and certainty of day passing to dusk.
You're going to Grail Mountain. It's become so ugly that no one goes there anymore. We'll go to the place where the horns of Valmar are sealed, and then we'll settle this. Yeah, he's got some brother issues. Maybe not. I don't understand why not. I couldn't understand it. Like maybe pre Melfice era, I would have moved here. Wrong thing. Oh yeah, we got another fucking egg. They basically, the game expected you to dedicate 1 mana egg to one character, but I make Millennia and Elena share the Chaos Egg, because the Chaos Egg is pretty banger. The brother trauma? Not cute. Also, here are everyone's graves. Jesus. Rena, I'm off to face Melfice. I know this must be hard for you, but you know this must be done.
Ryudo.
It's too depressing to talk to all these, but this is just like... This one's actually interesting. I used to imagine how they'd bury me here when I died. Who will be the next to lie on the earth here? Me? Melfice? Who? Oh, I thought that he said... No. Can't remember from my past. Oh, you know, maybe he doesn't say it here, but later we come back. They don't even know who's buried there, if memory serves. It's not somebody who's, like, related to what happened with Melfice. Alright. Let's fucking go, I guess. Look at this goopy darkness everywhere.
How horrible. What is all this?
A sign. And a warning. From the horns of... No. Melfice.
My village was left as such. I fear what may happen should Melfice find what he seeks, for there is murder in his purpose.
Melfice must not have control of that power. We must stop him. Ryudo. What are you doing here? You lame bitch. What are you doing here? What are you doing here, Gata? Ryudo. This was on the door of your old house. Wait at the Plateau of Memories. Melfice. Melfice must be stopped, Ryudo. You must do this for me. You must kill him. We're all in danger while he still lives. He's spread his madness for far too long, and you're the only one who can defeat him. Cool. Alright. No pressure or anything. See, you would have enjoyed the last place that we were because Cyrum is like banger and has great music and the buildings are pretty and it's colorful and vibrant and wonderful and it's by the sea, so it's probably temperate. Can I maybe... God, I don't know what is with my pop filter. It's like it's moving while I'm not using it. Hello. We're on the road to Viridian City. I'm sorry. So inappropriate. So how's everybody doing today? How are we all handling the world right now?
Flame.
Nice. It does have the glitch. Incredible. Ooh. And why? Must you? Nice. Well, you have the 5-star, so we're just gonna... Elena, did you really not finish that thing?
Tensei can slash!
Yeah. It's gonna get dark so early here. Like 5, I think. Let me see what time the sunset is. Let's see. Oh, 4:42. It's not even to the... It's very reminiscent of when I lived in Japan, actually. The sunset was so early.
Nothing withstands my blade.
No, nothing does, Merrick. Nothing does. I will say though, getting that extra hour of sleepies, pretty great. I don't know why. I needed it. I woke up at like the hour of where my normal alarm would have gotten. Yeah. And I'm not a fan of the getting dark early. I just like that extra hour. Everything else, I would rather just stay. It's not worth it overall. Especially because I go to class in the evening, so it's like, it will be, by the end of the season, or by the peak of the season rather, it's going to be dark by the time I go to class at like 4. Well, actually, I leave for class earlier than that because I live far away. God, Tio is so fast. She's almost too fast for her own good. And I have that evasion like really high on her so nobody can hit her. And then I'm gonna do my last part of the 3-step plan of making Tio disgustingly invincible. I hope you're ready. I hope we're all ready for how powerful Tio's gonna be. You thought I was putting stuff into Roan before? No. No, you know nothing. Okay, I have to share a story because I said the phrase, you know nothing. So back in the day when I lived in my home state, yeah, the 4 p.m. darkness. When I was in my home state, there was a place called Square Donuts, and it was really good. And I had heard a lot about Square Donuts, and then I moved to a city where Square Donuts was like very popular. Also, fuck these enemies. Just one of these. So they're very good, and they're also square shaped, which is really cool. It's like instead of cutting off the donut dough to make it round, they just leave it there, and it's pretty good. So my girlfriend and I did a lot of cosplay photo shoots at the time, and my friend's sister did the photos, and she was in the car with me and the friend and girlfriend and another friend, and the other friend was from out of state, and they were like talking about this donut plate. Well, we brought up square donuts because we're like, let's get square donuts. Since like we have a guest, you know, it's only appropriate. And then the friend from out of state was like, oh, square donut, like, but have you had blah 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 blah? And then like was talking about this other donut place.
Lotus
And,
flower. Bloom.
And then my friend's sister was like, but are they square?
Red.
And then the friend was like, no. And then she was like, then you know nothing. It's hard to tell that story without giving away their names, but it was very funny. But are they square? Then you know nothing. It is iconic, and so sometimes when people try to argue with me on things, I'll say, but are they blank? Then you know nothing. It's like, why not, right? Anyway, make this blow up to you. I still haven't really
8,071.
properly been to California. I just went to LAX for a layover and I took a nap there because my gates were next to each other, which was really exciting because I was very scared for the layover. Love that, Merrick. Love that. I will say, New York was the same way with like the early sunsets and stuff. Not quite as severe, but like because it was on the edge of the time zone, it definitely got those like really early sunsets during the winter, and I hated it because like I could never see the sunset.
Gotta work even harder.
Because not only that, but like my yeah, I want donuts too. My room faced east, so I would see sunrises sometimes, but I would never see sunsets. And yay! Fucking finally! Gimme! Make her really fucking powerful, alright. But here I see sunrises and sunsets all the time. Although sunrises now I probably won't see for a hot minute until the time gets lessened again. But yeah. Oh yeah, these guys are so silly. These motherfuckers. These silly, these ding-dongs. These guys, they make me laugh. They make such silly little noises. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, feck. That's fine.
Red. Even.
Oh, my favorite glitch. Why don't you do it? Why don't you do the honors? Kill it. Kill it with fire.
Rise, O flame.
What's everybody's favorite types of donuts? It can be brand or just flavored. Mine? Mosdo's in Brooklyn. The Maple donuts. The maple cake donuts specifically. They do have like frosted ones that are just fucking straight sugar. They're great, but the cake donuts, they're solid. You eat one and you're satisfied.
Practice if you want to
And the
beat
maple
me.
flavor, not too sweet, not too sugary, just rich maple flavor. Mosdo's. If they ever go out of business, I will weep. Like little bitch cry. I love them. Chocolate cake donuts, solid. Do you like the pink frosting for the sake of it being pink? Or do you think that the pink frosting adds something? Like strawberry flavor or something? I'm not judging, I'm just curious. Because I like strawberry flavored things. Apple cider donuts? I'm not huge into apple cider anything. Have I talked about me shitting myself on this channel again? you've been around a lot, have I talked about shitting myself on this channel? Faint strawberry flavor. Alright. I do like strawberry. Get him to you.
Gotta work even harder.
What is with this stream today? It was like the buttholes and then... No, I've been here already. I don't think I have. So, alright, preface. My intestines don't work right. It's extremely frustrating, and I try not to complain about it too much because I know there are people, I know people personally who are worse off than me in that department, but it really is something that's so fucking frustrating to deal with. I should have known when I was a kid that this was a thing, but apples have a lot of fiber. Alright, so just put a pin in that fact. Now, when I was a kid, I was in Girl Scouts, and I was like, I think 7 or 8, and I was there, and my mom let me go without her, because it was like, my best friend's mom was there,
can slash!
which is basically like the equivalent, right? So you know, and my mom trusted her, and like, you know, it's all good, right? So, and there were other parents there besides her too. So my Girl Scout troop was fed, a lot of things, and we did not drink we didn't have a lot of drinking options. There was no soda. There was water and apple juice. And when you're a kid, you don't want fucking water. You want something with flavor and sugar, especially because you're like running around all day at Girl Scout camp. So I was drinking nothing but apple juice. And my little ass gets dehydrated quite easily, even back then. And so I was like drinking a lot of apple juice. And so one evening, it was like early evening, we have dinner, and my stomach's not feeling like super great, but it was like, I have a very high pain tolerance and it's just not a big deal, right? So I'm playing with my friend.
Gotta work
and
even
then, like,
harder.
I'm like, I need to poop, but like, it doesn't feel that urgent. And then all of a sudden, it was like very urgent, and I was like, uh-oh, I think I need to shit. And then it like went away, and I was like, okay. But then we continued playing, and I was like, something that doesn't feel right, like in my pants. And I was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And so I go to the bathroom and I shit myself. And so I was like, in the bathroom, I didn't know what to do. I was like 7, 8 maybe. And I'm like crying. My friend comes in to check on me because they were like stalls. And I'm like, and that's when you have to admit, I had to admit that I fucking shit myself at Girl Scout camp. But wait. Oh wait.
You picked on the wrong people.
Okay. Anyway. So then I was like mortified, and nobody knew except my best friend and the mom. And it was just like, okay, like the kid shit herself at Girl Scout camp. Shocker. It gets worse. So then I didn't know it was the apple juice making me sick. So they're like, okay, you're clearly dehydrated. You like shit yourself, like uncontrollably type shit yourself. You need some kind of like what the fuck they call it? Not antioxidants. Just like you need to hydrate yourself again, essentially, is what they were like, oh my god.
Lotus flower.
So they were like,
bloom.
okay, drink some apple juice. Water's not gonna be enough. We don't know what made you sick, so like, drink some apple juice. Drink some apple juice, and then you feel okay. You seem to feel okay, so like, let's move on. And I was like, okay, so I'm a kid. I'm gonna listen to the adults, you know? So electrolytes, thank you. I couldn't remember. I knew it started with an E, but I couldn't remember what it was. They didn't have Gatorade or anything, so it was apple juice. So I then drank the apple juice and then shit myself again.
Return to the world of darkness.
So I shit myself twice at Girl Scouts. And I was mortified because like one of the parents was super angry with me. I'm like, I literally can't control it. It's not like I'm a 2-year-old and shitting myself because I don't want to be potty trained. I like didn't even know. It would happen so suddenly. And it's not like I want to be nasty like that. And so because they have to like shower me off. And it was mortifying. And so I couldn't go on the night walk, which was such a bummer. That whole trip was very cursed because my friend, no, they never figured it out until like my mom figured it out a few days later. Because I was telling her about like all we ate was, all we drank was apple juice, and she was like, "Are you fucking kidding?" But anyway, so that trip was the same trip, I believe, where my friend fell. She was running really fast and she fell into gravel, and like the rocks got like embedded into her knee, and so her mom had to tweeze them out. Very normal Girl Scout camp trip. So my mom came and got me like a day early. Yeah, right? It's bad enough to happen. It's worse that it was a Girl Scout camp. And my mom came and got me early. It was super embarrassing. I've never had, like, cause we weren't camping. We were in like a dorm kind of area. So like it's not what we were in if we had been in total wilderness, I would have been, no pun intended, shit out of luck. I would have had to just go into the river or something. Like go find a river, whatever. Yeah, so that's my shitting myself story.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Hope you all enjoy. Oh. And it's totally 100% true too. I like can't make that up. It was mortifying. I also peed the bed when I was on a vacation. This one's not my fault. So I was like 6 or 7 when this happened. I might have been just 6 actually. So I had 2 older brothers.
Flame.
Me.
No way! No way! I can't believe the glitch just happened that way. Flame me? Flame me? Y'all heard that, right? Flame me. That's super normal and fine. What is happening to me? What's happening on this stream, bro?
Eliminated.
What is the energy that we have right now? What is our energy right now? I'm not mad. I just want to know. Because I'm going to have to tell this story to somebody later. And then I'm going to have to define our energy and I won't be able to. Is it cursed? Is that what this is? I don't know. It feels different than cursed. It feels different than feral. Anyway. So, we were at Disney World because my brother was in marching band, and the marching band got to march in like a parade or whatever, I think. Or maybe this was just a family vacation. You know what? I think this was just a family vacation. There were two kind of close in succession where I went to Disney World when I was very young. So they kind of blend together for me. But regardless, I'm sharing a bed with my oldest brother, who... The way I can describe my oldest brother, he is... he's never taken Myers-Briggs, but I'm almost positive he would be an ENTP because he loves fucking with people so much, and he loves pointless arguments, and he's very funny. If he's not an ENTP, he's like an ESTP. He's just got that like kind of chaotic energy, but he's really charming and people like him.
You better practice.
And he flies by the seat of his pants on most things. I love him, but he can be kind of a bully. Even to this day. And he has 11 years on me, like 11 and a half years on me. And that's a lot when you're 6 years old and your big brother is like 17 and can kick your ass, right? And he would get annoyed at me. And I think that's very valid because if I was 17 and I had a 6-year-old sister, I would be annoyed because 6-year-olds annoy me. They're just annoying, right? So, I shared a bed with him. My other brother was on a couch.
Red.
The lucky motherfucker. Red. Can we please stop? So I got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom one night, and I must have shuffled and crawled into
I pray
bed
that we shall be safe
because the
ahead.
next day, my brother was like, "If you wake me up in the middle of the night again, I'm gonna beat you up." And I know he was kidding. Like, as an adult, he was absolutely fucking kidding. As a child, as a 6-year-old, I was fucking terrified. So I was like, oh my god, okay, I won't, I'm sorry. Who else did I wake up, you know? So, then, middle of the night, I have to pee. And, I'm terrified to get out of bed because my stupid fucking brother threatened me to not get out of bed and not wake him up or he'll beat me up. And so I'm lying there in bed, and it's so bad for you to hold your pee like that. I'm lying in bed about to fucking burst my bladder, right? I'm 6 years old, I'm scaling. And so eventually, I fall back asleep. I wake up the next morning, I had wet the bed in my sleep because obviously when I fell asleep, my efforts to relax my bladder
You better practice if you want to beat
stopped.
me.
And my brother was still asleep, and so I was like getting ready to get my parents up and like tell them. And he rolled over into it. And so we had to call the housekeeping. And my brother was furious. But my parents were like, when I told them like why I didn't get up, they were like, Aaron, you deserve that. So then the epilogue of this story is that my brother and I, we were at Thanksgiving. It is karma. He had Thanksgiving at his house. They peed on you as an adult? Okay, when I'm done with this, yeah, tell me your story while I'm telling this, because I need to know that one. That's fascinating. So then we were at Thanksgiving, and we were talking about like kids and like shit that we did as kids and family vacations. So we were watching my nephew being a feral gremlin, and I mentioned it briefly, and Aaron was like, I don't remember that. And I was like, oh, you don't? Oh, you don't? But I do, because it was fucking scarring. And then I told the story, and he was crying laughing by the end of me telling the story, because he like didn't remember it until I told the story, because like, why would he remember it? He didn't Like, it wasn't that big of a deal to him. He wasn't the one being threatened. Yeah, so that was a good one. It was a good one. Speaking of peeing, I need to pee. So I'll be right back. Manny, I hope you post the story. Tell me the story of how your friend fucking peed on you as an adult. Because were they drunk? Were they sober? I gotta take off my wrist brace for this too, so I can wash my hands. Don't worry, I'm gonna mute my mic. My bathroom is literally right next to here, so that would be gross otherwise. But I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I can already tell this is a regrets while I was drunk story. I'm really glad that all my instances like that have been when I was a child. Oh, controller. Because I think if it happened as an adult, I would just be mortified. Tina for beer pong. I was making all my shots, but he was playing like shit. Rip. Let's give you... Wait, can you get crackling yet? Oh, you can't. I had to drink my drinks because I was driving. Okay, good. I like to hear it.
Red.
What was that? I couldn't tell what he said. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Drive back home.
Rise,
Decided it was
Flame!
some crazy Dominican run my mom had. Try some Dominican rum my mom had stashed away. It's nasty and strong and fucked us up even more. As rum does. God damn. Nice work, team. Merrick's gonna die. Merrick, I'm so sorry. And you're the one with Resurrect on your meta too, aren't you? God damn it. Yep. I cannot believe. Alright, get the fuck up.
Please, take this.
We were ready to crash and you refused to sleep on the couch because he wanted to cuddle me. he peed on you because he was drunk? Oh. Fuck 'em up, boys. I've also had people who are like,
you're alive.
thankful we're alive. Shut up, Elena. I was responsible enough to also get us each a glass of water before going to bed. Good. And yet. And yet. Give me the armor. Come now. Dark armor. Nice. Alright. I think Merrick might be able to wear this though. Yeah, he needs some more defense, clearly. Oh hey. Wait, can Tio take this? Oh, she can. Okay, I do want her to take that then. Dope. I love how these things kind of had tails. It's kind of cute. Makes me almost forgive them for killing Merrick.
Rise, O flame!
Commit murder. Crime. We passed out, and I woke up around 4 a.m. The bed was wet. I thought it was water until I smelled it. I went to step away and sleep on the couch, but I stepped on my jeans on the floor. Or when you stepped on your jeans. Oh no!
Oh, no. These guys were no real challenge.
Is it? I noticed they were also wet, so I first thought that was me, but my underwear was not wet. Oh no. Is it? I forget. Somebody... Is it harder for men to hold in their... Or rather, is it harder for people with penises to hold in their pee, or is it harder for people without penises to hold in their pee? I don't remember which way it is. Apparently there's some whole thing. I was thinking it was without, but I don't remember. Maybe it's with. I don't remember. Anyway.
These fangs!
I'm trying to think of other funny shit stories. There's one that I wish could be a funny shit story. My friends and I were going to Otakon, and not know what they're saying. We're going to Otakon, and this trip instilled in me the absolute need to test flush a toilet before I use it. Later figured out he woke up needing to pee, tried to make it to the bathroom, said fuck it, I'm not gonna make it, grabbed my jeans, pissed on my jeans, and threw them on the ground. How gone was he? He must have been pretty fucking wasted. Just pee on the fucking floor, man. What does the jeans make a difference? You're gonna have to go to like a hard surface or something. He just then laid in bed and just pissed the best of after drinking the glass of water I gave him. What the heck? Do you still talk to this friend? Because I would be like, hey, remember that time? I'd be an arse. I'd be a straight lost guy. Yeah, so like I went pee immediately upon getting to the hotel because it was a long drive. And when we got to the hotel and I was like, I have to pee, I'm so sorry. And so I peed, and then the toilet had something wrong with it. He's living with you! No way! Are things okay? Are you okay?
gotta work even harder.
Oh my god, he's married! Oh. He's married. Oh, okay. How did she know? That's hysterical. Yeah, everybody's like, so does this wife now? Oh god. That's much funnier than my, and I'm also roommates with them. Oops, story. That's wife knows. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, so our toilet just didn't work. There was something wrong with it, like, I'm not entirely sure. I think it might have had to do with like the chain not being properly like hooked into the like where the tank of the toilet is, and you have that little chain that's there. Anyway, you can get that like unhooked, which is not good. So anyway, it didn't flush properly, and then everybody was making fun of me like, did you clog the toilet? And I was like, no, I really didn't this time. Because I would have owned it if I had. I would have been like, man, we already got here and it clogged up fucking toilet, hell yeah. But no, it was just like the toilet didn't fucking work. And that hotel that we stayed in actually sucked ass. It was a La Quinta. So it wasn't even, like, we had to drive into the city to go to the con. It was like pretty far removed. And that was where I learned that everyone in Baltimore fucking sucks at driving. The worst drivers I've ever seen in the United States are in Baltimore. Another good story about pooping. It wasn't me. We were on vacation. And we were walking into an Arby's, and I remember this Arby's because they had strawberry soda, and that was back when I drank soda. I was a kid, like probably my teens, and I think it was like the last family vacation.
Nothing withstands my blade.
And I mixed the strawberry and orange soda together, and it still, I've never been able to find anything that replicates that, but sorry. We were walking, and Aaron was being a git again, and he, I think that's the right word. Somebody who's just being an asshole. Alright. He was being a brat. Let's say that. He was being a brat. And then, he suddenly, I was walking in front of him, and he suddenly screamed. A bird shat on him. Like, all down the front of him. It was so fucking funny. I couldn't believe it. Oh. Sometimes Karma, she's very funny. Oh, Lord.
Lotus flower, bloom.
Yeah, so he had to like go clean off immediately. It's like, I don't know what kind of fucking diseases the bird has. Some random bird. It's not like they can help it, because birds don't have any, if memory serves, birds don't have any kind of way to hold in their shit. They just shit. Oh, forgot to mention this was still at my parents' house. Mom washed the sheets and didn't question anything, and then my friend repaid me for the trouble by buying me a steak dinner. It's a pretty good repayment. I really like the designs of these birds. They do look like native, like First Peoples pole designs. Which I learned recently, that you should not call the poles totem poles, because it's not what they're necessarily called. There's a
Light
lot of
blue.
different types of pulls in First People's like religion, and for different reasons. So for instance, you could have like a reconciliation pull, which is really common where perhaps the people, like it's very common to see on our campus actually, where perhaps the people who were the settlers, the white settlers, have started to make amends to the native people who were living there. Buzzard vomiting? Oh my god. No. Okay, I'm gonna do you one better. The worst smell I've ever smelled of poop was, we were driving in a tropical storm in Florida, and this pelican shat on our car, and it was just like the strongest fish smell that you can possibly imagine, and then dial that up. It was disgusting. And it was like a murder scene on the fucking front of our rental car. I mean, like, luckily the rain washed it off right away. I don't know what we would have done if it hadn't, because it really just reeked. Is everyone enjoying this? Is everyone having a good time today? I hope so. Because I am. Let's see here. Let's give her one of these. Give her the
Lotus
razzle
flower.
dazzle.
Bloom.
Are you kidding? It didn't hit the other one too? I thought we'd be able to get both of them. That sucks. Will you stop with the defense loss? Knock it off. Suck my dick. No, but the buzzard. Oh my god, the Cole's bathroom. Why was it always in our bathrooms? Why not Target? There was a Target right there. Why ours? Maybe it was some employees. I mean, I've definitely taken a nasty shit in the Cole's bathrooms before, but like, never have I ever, in any bathroom, not flushed or like clogged a toilet or whatever. I don't know. Customers were not housebroken. They were okay, so when I worked at Joann Fabrics, this is not a poop story. This is a funny toilet story. So when I worked there, I was a shift manager.
Here goes
and
my
I worked night
impact
shifts,
bomb.
which sucked. But I had a very good crew for night, and also we're all like cosplayers at the time, so we were all like buddies. So anyway, we had like radio so we can communicate with each other and stuff. And
These guys were no real challenge.
one of my employees, one of my employees was just the funniest fucking person and is still my friend. And they they like get on the radio and they're like, "Hey, Kat, you need to come to the bathroom." I was like, oh god, because when somebody tells you need to come to the bathroom, you're like, oh god, like what happened, right? Somebody, you know those like industrial sized toilet rolls that they put in the big plastic containers next to the toilets? Somebody had put one just in the toilet and it soaked up all of the water, so it was very heavy because those are big. It was hysterical. I took a picture of it. I still have it on my Facebook somewhere. That was pretty fucking funny. I was like, alright, I can't be mad. It was like, because we would all take turns at like who cleaned the bathrooms at the end of the shift, and I didn't mind cleaning them most of the time, but every once in a while, you know, you get some asshole who comes in there, some college student or whatever, who's super disrespectful and they do nasty shit. They smoke weed.
Stands my blade.
But this was like genuinely alright. You wasted the toilet paper, but it's fine. Okay, before I go and end the stream, I do want to pop up here for a hot second. What was over here? More snakes. Yeah, it was good. A good time. We were a good crew. Because we had to do the announcements of, like, the store's closing thing.
Oh, tainted ones.
And I had a guy
Return to the
who worked
world
under me
of
who-
darkness.
His were the funniest, especially like when nobody was in the store. I would be like, you can say whatever the fuck you want. And he
Gotta
would say
work
the most
even
ridiculous
harder.
shit. I hope he's doing well. It was very funny too, cause like we had a really big issue. Oh, okay. We had a really big issue with the management there, so we all kind of quit around the same time. And it was worse than Cole's, much worse. And so like one night he didn't show up for his shift, and I was like, hey man, where are you? And he wasn't responding. And I was like, hey, listen, if you quit, that's fine. Can you just tell me so I know? And he was like, yeah, I quit. I was like, okay, thanks. I wasn't mad. I just wanted to like know one way or the other. Oh shit. Anyway. Yeah, so that's that on that. Yeah, it was awful. That's why I dealt with so much from Kohl's, because I was like, well, at least it wasn't Joanne Fabrics. Oops. So anyway, yeah, this is where we're gonna cut it off here. Thanks for tuning into this shit show, pun intended. Don't forget, I have links in my bio for donating for Q Project, Project Q, Pacific Northwest Queers. Help us out. And then to help with Ukraine. You know the deal. I'll be back on Wednesday with more Fata Morgana Reincarnation. I don't think we're gonna finish it. We'll get close though. And next Sunday, we're gonna fight Melfice next Sunday. It's gonna be a lot emotionally. So maybe just bring tissues or something. I don't know, prepare yourself. Anyway, yeah, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad you enjoyed the discussion. Thanks for your contributions. Everyone be safe and stay well. Take care of yourself. Be good to yourself and to others. See you later.